Hey guys, Teal here, and today we're going to be making a simple fan model using only the components for an electric circuit. This was the assignment for the 6th and final unit of the Stage 6 Cambridge Primary Science book, telling me to design and make an electric powered model. Unfortunately, we'll have to resort to illustrations and diagrams for this one, because I don't exactly have the necessary equipment to make this model. If I had these equipment, I'd be able to make the electric powered model by myself and show it to you how it's actually done and by hand. But for now, this way is the best way to go. If you want, you can subscribe to the channel to see all the other content I've made. You can always like my other videos if you don't want to for this one. It's just a matter of your opinion, but most YouTubers say that it would be helpful if you did. And if you really want to, you can also hit the notification bell to see what I've got up with earlier than anyone else. So yeah, let's get on with the instructions. Like I said, we'll be making a simple fan model using just only one circuit with only 3 components. Here's the list, or should I say table, of what we have going. One circuit board, a wooden stand for the circuit that we're gonna make, one battery bed with 2 1.5 volt cells, a switch, a motor with equipped blades, those are important to make it look like a fan, and 3 pieces of wire. The end result will be this. Here's how it will look like in a circuit diagram, and here's how it will look like with the electrons flowing from one end to the same way back around. After all, a circuit is a loop. If you have got all, at least if not most, of the materials you may need, we can start the building. But before you can do that, you can always substitute some components for others. Like for example, it doesn't have to be a battery bed and with 2 of the 1.5 volt cells. It can just be one singular 1.5 volt cell and they'll still work. If you don't have a wooden stand for circuits, you can always improvise and go with a straight look of the circuit board and to help you out. And if you don't have a really fast motor, you can always opt for a more suitable motor for your desires. It doesn't matter how fast does the motor spin its blades, it just needs to work. So now let's get on to the building. The first step is to put the circuit board on your whatever area you may be building. Next, you can put a wooden stand on the circuit board, as we'll need that put on the motor with equipped blades. Make sure to connect it with the stand securely and safely, because you know what's gonna happen next if you don't. The circuit's not gonna work. After you've done that, we'll go on to put the battery bed with 2 of the 1.5 volt cells. Again, it doesn't have to be, but for this purpose, we might as well need those. And then we can put the switch on the circuit. The circuit wouldn't even be a circuit if we just left this on standing for all day and night. It needs to be connected with some wires. So grab your 3 pieces of wire and connect the component to each other. In this example, we're going to be putting the battery to the switch to the motor with equipped blades, and the motor to the battery. Make sure that everything is stable, safe, and secure before testing your circuit. Turn the circuit on, and then boom, you've got your own fan. Before we go, I'd like to tell you that this circuit of what you just built is actually made in most circuits and electrical appliances. For example, your electric toothbrush has the same exact, well, not exactly the same exact copy of your circuit, but the same structure nonetheless. to make your toothbrush work. The motor is actually turning the bristles, not the fan blades. In many motorized toys you may have, there are several motors controlling the back and forth movement of the car, so that when you're pulling back the car, it'll be zooming through until it has ran out of fuel. And I'm sure it can be found in any other appliance that has motors in them. So that is it. And thanks for watching. You can always like and subscribe to the channel if you want to, of course. And you can also share this video to your friends if they're ever interested in making their own electric powered model for their lesson. You can always leave a comment if the comment section is enabled for one. And as always, see you next time. Bye!